Live from the Canadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, October the 16th of 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Privy Council grants leave for DPP to appeal the OECS Court of Appeal decision in the Alexander Clack murder case. A 75-year-old man injured in shooting incident at True Blue St. George. All classes at the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School suspended following fire on the weekend. And in regional news, business owners in Trinidad and Tobago spend millions to protect their businesses. In international news, federal judge issues a gag order against Donald Trump. And coming up in sports, CWI to invest US $2.5 million in prize monies for regional cricket, and 7 athletes from Grenada to participate in Pan Am Games. We'll have all the details for you right after this break.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Classes have been cancelled for the week, but students and teachers of the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School came together for a special church service this morning as part of efforts to help them cope with the devastating reality of their school being gutted by fire over the weekend. More in this report.
The Ministry of Education, through its Student Support Services Unit, held psychosocial support sessions for students and staff of the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School on Monday, after a special church service facilitated by the Anglican Church in St. Andrew. The staff and students are once again displaced, as over the weekend 9 classes were consumed by fire while others were damaged. The incident happened on Friday night between 10 and 10:30 p.m., according to a release issued by government ministry officials, including the Minister for Education, Senator the Honorable David Andrew, Permanent Secretary Elvis Moraine, and Acting Chief Education Officer Alana Felix Roberts, traveled to the active fire site on Saturday morning to ascertain the nature of the situation and the extent of the damage. During the visit, they provided support to the acting principal, Jennifer Rodney, teachers and staff of the school who were also present. The team was later joined by representatives from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, the president of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, and the chief technical officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development, Kevin Blash, to conduct further assessment. The Royal Grenada Police Force was also on site to undertake the necessary investigation. The Ministry of Education release further indicated that all classes at the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School during the period October 16th to the 20th have been suspended. On Tuesday, the ministry is expected to hold discussions with representatives from the school board as well as the PTA executive and members of staff to finalize arrangements for the continuation of immediate operations. The ministry stated that the safety and psychosocial well-being of staff and students and the continuity of teaching and learning are of foremost importance. Consequently, efforts will be ongoing until viable solutions are finalized and implemented to ensure that there is as minimal disruption to classes as possible. The ministry reaffirms its commitment to providing all the essential support to ensure that the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School continues to thrive. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
From April 22nd to 24th of 2024, Grenada will host the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Conference on Sustainable Tourism Development.
Making the announcement via a video recording during the wrap-up press conference following the CTO State of Tourism Industry Conference held in the Turks and Caicos Island last week, Grenada's Minister of Tourism, Lennox Andrew, thanked the CTO for selecting the destination to host the important event. The conference plays a key role in disseminating information and increasing awareness of the CTO's vision related to sustainable tourism.
As a government and as a people, we are quite happy that the CTO has taken that decision to have that conference in Grenada. As most of people would know, Grenada is indeed a very much heavily dependent tourism economy, with that industry contributing more than 15% to our gross domestic product. And therefore, holding that conference in Grenada would demonstrate the importance of the industry to Grenada, what we as a nation and as a people are doing and have been doing to develop the industry, and that we will be happy to receive the many guests and the many personnel linked to CTO from the Caribbean, from the World Bank, and from wherever else to come to Grenada to experience our warmth, our hospitality, and to get a sense of a new experience that the tourism industry in Grenada offers to people all over the world. And therefore for us, that conference means a lot to our economy and to our people.
The Caribbean Conference on Sustainable Tourism Development was last held in 2019 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The conference examines how member states can design and implement sustainable tourism policies and programs, offering a regional forum for information exchange on the successes and pitfalls of national, regional, and international initiatives. The opening day of the conference on April 22nd, 2024 coincides with the observance of Earth Day, which will be celebrated under the theme Planet versus Plastic. Christina John, GBN News.
The Judicial Committee of His Majesty's Privy Council has granted leave to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution to appeal the decision of the OECS Court of Appeal in the Alexander Clack murder case. The Office of the DPP is now awaiting a date for the hearing of the appeal before the Privy Council, marking a significant chapter in the high-profile case.
The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution is now awaiting a date for the hearing of the appeal before the Privy Council, marking a significant chapter in the high-profile case. The Judicial Committee's approval is dated July 19th, approximately 6 months after the application was filed in December 2022. Clark was released from the Richmond Hill prison in September 2022 after serving only 8 years of his 67-year sentence for the gruesome death of his 27-year-old wife, Nixian Downs Clark, with whom he shared a daughter. His release followed the Court of Appeal declaring a permanent stay in his appeal due to the unavailability of transcripts from the Supreme Court registry. The Court of Appeal ruled that the conviction and sentence be quashed and a verdict of acquittal entered, or that the applicant's sentence is commuted to manslaughter and the sentence reduced to time served.
All the evidence was properly recorded and available. It was only one aspect of the trial that was not available to complete the record. That being the case, we're of the view that the court should have considered the appeal on its merits based on what material is available, and to that extent make a decision in relation to the conviction and the sentence. We don't believe that you could simply discharge like that without addressing the conviction and the sentence. We must bear in mind that, yes, the Court of Appeal has authority in relation to appeals before it, but we have a man who is still convicted and is still under a sentence of imprisonment. And to have him walking through without that being addressed, we think should not be allowed to stand.
Director of Public Prosecution Christopher Nelson, KC, Alexander Clark was found guilty of non-capital murder for the June 17, 2014 death of Nixian, whose lifeless body was found inside a black suitcase buried in a shallow grave at Mount Moritz, St. George. An autopsy report revealed that she died of blunt force trauma and asphyxiation due to strangulation. Clark was represented in the matter by attorney Anselm Clouden.
Received some communications from a firm of solicitors in England. Mr. Clark has instructed them to proceed as respondent to the application. Sections 5 of the Constitution makes it mandatory that every accused person must be facilitated with a copy of the record of proceedings where he has appealed. And that was the ground upon which we appealed and argued strenuously.
For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
A 75-year-old man is currently recovering from injuries sustained during a shooting incident at True Blue St. George on Sunday night. The incident occurred sometime after 8 p.m., as confirmed by a brief statement from the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. The victim, whose identity has not been officially disclosed, was admitted to St. George's General Hospital. Efforts to contact the hospital for an update on the victim's condition on Monday have proven futile. Officials from the CRD have confirmed that no arrests have been made in connection with the incident. Meanwhile, sources have identified the shooting victim as Clifford Warderley, a retired international pilot who resides at St. George. GBN spoke with Jude Bernard, who resides mere feet from where the shooting occurred.
It happened right outside of my house, literally. I was talking to a friend on the phone, and I just walked out on the porch, and I saw the flashing lights, and then I said, oh, something must have happened. I went down there, and they said it was somebody got shot. I said, I heard no gunfire. Well, I just hope that Mr. Wadali didn't receive any life-threatening or life-changing injury. Yeah, I know him very well to be not just a gentleman, but a gentle person. And I do not know what would have triggered such a response from anyone. I have no idea of, the circumstances, but I just hope that he will be fine.
Meanwhile, police investigations are ongoing to determine the circumstances surrounding the most recent shooting incident. There's been an increase in gun-related activities for 2023. Statistics shared with reporters recently revealed that police have confiscated 31 illegal firearms during the year so far, an increase of 15 when compared to the same period in 2022. This is news at 7. Coming up, mental health workers pause industrial action after assurance from the Ministry of Health. Stay with us.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card, and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your Flexi Credit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates. The Grenleg Debates will be broadcasted on GBN TV Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., Sundays at 4 p.m. Broadcast begins Saturday, October 7th. Tune in.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Grenada, the best deals on tires are at Island Style. Get into the festive spirit with our per-Christmas style clearance sales starting now. We're slashing prices on our wide selection of high-quality tires, offering unbeatable discounts from 15% to 50% off as we make way for our Christmas stock. Enjoy huge savings now on our massive inventory of ceramic and porcelain tires for every need. We've got the perfect tires to make your home merry and bright. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to give your home a stunning makeover at jaw-dropping prices. Visit us today on Monroe Road in Grandad's. Call 439-TILE. That's 439-8453. Hurry down today. These deals won't last long. It's tires, and more tires on sale. Save money now only at Island Style.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Building Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Whoa! Did you hear that? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $222,000. Play Lotto today for chances at winning big. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Mental health workers have paused industrial action after 3 weeks of protest. Executive members of the PWU announced this on Monday morning. We have more in this report.
The industrial action taken by mental health workers have been placed on pause as union representatives say government has shown a commitment to meeting workers' needs. President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, confirmed that 6 of the 10 community health workers have already received their claims, and Permanent Secretary for Mental Health and Wellness, Naomi Jeremiah, has made promises in a public forum to address the workers' plight.
It was stated that the minister has spoken to workers. What are we saying? There is no purpose for the union in this dispensation. The workers here have a bargaining agent in the form of our union as others in other workplaces. So a minister, in our respectful view, ought not to say interaction with the workers is enough. They have a legal and official bargaining agent and representative that, in terms of negotiation and collective bargaining is very, very important in the process. So we are concerned about this. We would like to know if this is the new trend, the new culture in this dispensation where ministers feel that the union is just an accessory and they don't have to meet.
Although he applauded government officials for their declaration to resolve the issue facing workers, the PWU president stated that some of the information indicated by the Permanent Secretary for Health was not fully accurate.
There are a lot of things that we considered inaccurate. We would not, on a public platform, say the PS was lying. The PS is actually our member. But we will just say that we detected some inaccuracies in her presentation on behalf of her, right? So the first thing, there was an attempt to make it look that the workers here have received or are receiving extreme amounts of allowances unique to them and so forth. So for example, they spoke about subsistence allowance. Subsistence allowance is $210. All nurses basically get subsistence. Then there was talk about uniform allowance. If one is not listening keenly, one would think the 750 uniform allowance is per month. It is per annum. So when you break that down, that is basically $62.50 a month.
Grimes, who is again calling for dialogue with the Minister for Health, Jonathan Lacret, on charting the way forward, also pointed out that he is disappointed with government's move in sidelining the union in the negotiation process.
Demonstrable action to pay. 50% of the workers received mileage from last year, and claims are continuing to be sent in and processed. Public declaration and commitment to make the workers designated traveling officers based on what they have to do. So we deem those things as positive and enough to make us to put a pause on the industrial action and really seek social dialogue, have a sit down, and so both parties can understand each other.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
International Credit Union Day has been celebrated annually on the third Thursday of October since 1948. The day exists to raise awareness and celebrate what makes credit unions unique, a mission to bring financial inclusion and well-being to people all over the world. Credit unions in Grenada will join their counterparts worldwide on October 19th in celebrating the 75th anniversary of International Credit Union Day. Local celebrations will be held at Pearl's Airstrip, St. Andrew, on Wednesday, beginning with a parade at 1 p.m. from Sea Moon Pasture, followed by live entertainment. Several businesses have also partnered with the Grenada Credit Union brand to offer discounts and specials to credit union members throughout the month of October. Members can also win prizes during the Grenada Credit Union Trivia Fridays on the Grenada Cooperative League Limited Facebook page. Celebrations in Carriacou are scheduled to take place at the Hillsborough Tennis Court on Thursday, October 26th, with a parade from the Hillsborough Community Center at 2:00 p.m. Despite the many obstacles faced, the Robotics Club from the T.A. Marichaud Community College placed 35th among 191 countries that participated in the 2023 First Global Challenge in Singapore.
The T.A. Marichaud Community College Robotics Club is back on island after representing Grenada at the 2023 First Global Challenge in Singapore. Team Grenada ranked 35th out of 191 countries and second for the Caribbean. Team captain Khalesia John spoke of their journey to Singapore.
I'm beyond excited that we were able to accomplish such an amazing goal, and I'm really proud of my team and happy that I have the mentors that I have, because they were really the ones that drove us through this entire process, even though they weren't with us on the fields competing. So we've had a mixed bag of emotions throughout the competition. Leaving Grenada, we were very excited to participate as a team of 5 and our 2 mentors, and upon arrival in Singapore, we dwindled down into a team of 2 due to some technical difficulties. So it was very difficult participating as a team of 2, but we managed to pull together our resources and collaborate and get what we had to get done.
John explained the many challenges they have had to push through, including the inability of some team members to participate.
The biggest challenge as it relates to the trip, I would have to say our 3 other team members and 2 team mentors getting stuck in quarantine, and it's only being the 2 of us. And not only was it just the 2 of us, we had no way of communicating our team mentors because their Wi-Fi was not the best. As college students, our biggest challenge was being able to find time to work on the robot together as a group, because we would never have the same free time. So that was definitely our biggest challenge.
This year's theme was Hydrogen Horizon. The main objective of the challenge, John said, was to collaborate not with your own alliance, but rather a One World alliance. John explained the functioning of the robot.
During the first global competition, we captured this gold medal for courageous achievement, being a team of 2 and overcoming those challenges and placing so high in our rankings, and also outstanding social media. Yeah. Our robot took in the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, we separated it, dumped it into electrolyzer, and then our human player would shoot it into the above tank. And the way of getting points is the alliances that collect the most balls get the most points. And there's also a competition bonus at the end. So there's a huge tank in the middle. That's where you go in, all the robots go in, and they either hang or park, and then every team from the One World Alliance, which is all 6 teams from different countries, gets extra points from doing so.
Christina John, GBN News.
Many people still do not heed the warnings about cyber scams. Tonight, we remind people that scammers are everywhere. Here's the latest scam highlighted through the GBN ISOL lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISOL is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Tonight's ISOL serves as a warning to all citizens to beware of one of the latest cyber scams. A WhatsApp message has been in circulation purporting to be from telecommunications company Digicel. The WhatsApp message bears the likeness of the Digicel logo and is tagged Digicel Government Subsidy. The accompanying link then presents a survey to the holder of the device, urging them to complete it for a chance to obtain over $2,000. The Cybersecurity Incidents Response Team, CSIRT, is urging Grenadians not to click on the links as the messages are deemed malicious. Our ISOL line is open for submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
When we return, the Grenada National Parenting Program is offering a series of free empowering parenting sessions throughout the entire country. More news when we return.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, the grand opening of the 13th edition of the Waikiki Super Knockout is on. Saturday, 14th October at the National Stadium from 7 p.m. Two big opening games. At 7 p.m., Game 1, Happy Hill Bowlers versus Sab Spartans SC. Game 2, Paradise SC Youth versus Hurricane SC Youth. Then, after the games, we head stateside for the young and upcoming trending Jamaican dancehall artist, Stark Ashley. Alongside the dancehall superstar, Idonia.
We have a party tonight, just watch. Tonight we feel like spend some cash.
Idonia.
Back on the street,
Idonia is coming.
Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Also featuring the Octane Band, Young Bert and Tentrack. Admission $50. Main stand, bleachers and secondary stand $40. The 13th edition of the Waikiki Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
Waikiki Super Knockout.
got 101 reasons for you to shop at Courts now. Get up to 35% off selected items store-wide. Save on select lounge sets, fridges, stoves, washers, mattresses, smart TVs, and more. Get what you want today with no cash and make your first payment in 90 days. Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty. So there's 101 reasons to shop at Courts. Courts, bringing value home. Promotion runs from September 25 to October 23, 2023. Conditions apply.
On October 19th, 2023, Grenada pauses in solemn reflection and commemoration on our first National Heroes Day. Grenadians everywhere are asked to join in all the activities which begin at 9 a.m. with an ecumenical service at the National Stadium. Come out and honor our loved ones through prayers, heartfelt tributes, and the soothing harmonies of the PBC choir. Listen for the church bells toll in unison across the nation at 1 p.m. and in collective reverence, pay our respect with a minute of silence. As the day closes, we gather with our candles on the carronage at 7 p.m. for a light tribute in final homage to those no longer with us. Let us remember and honor our loved ones together on National Heroes Day, October 19, 2023. Please contact your local parliamentary office to arrange transportation.
Co-owner and founder of Sweet Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. Promo runs until Friday, 20th October, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details. along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
The Grenada National Parenting Program within the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, in collaboration with the Spotlight Initiative, is working towards creating a transformative parenting journey by offering a series of empowering sessions to level up parenting in Grenada. Here's the report.
From Monday, October 16th to the 27th, free parenting classes will be offered to the general public in all parishes across Grenada. The Grenada National Parenting Program within the Ministry of Social Development and Community Development deployed the initiative in collaboration with the Spotlight Initiative. Communication, healthy relationships, and stress management are just a few of the topics that will be discussed in the sessions. Public Relations Officer within the Ministry of Social Development, Chase St. Louis, explains.
The parenting training is an initiative that is aimed at equipping parents with essential skills to foster stronger family bonds and also kind of create a nurturing environment for their children. The National Parenting Program within the Ministry of Social Development have selected key topics such as effective communication with children, the role of fathers in child development, addressing gender-based violence, discipline strategy, stress management, child abuse prevention, and much more. The training sessions will run from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. from the 16th to the 27th of October 2023.
The aim of the empowerment program is to educate the families on how to be the best guardians they can be while teaching them how to identify abuse and other plagues affecting their children.
Now, the parenting training was designed to be as accessible to parents across Grenada as possible. So we carefully selected venues in various parishes. In St. George's, they'll be at the Montu Seventh-day Adventist Church. In St. David's, they'll be at Westerhall Secondary School. In St. Patrick's, it will be held at St. Patrick's Anglican Primary School. In St. Andrew's at Telescope Community Centre. And in St. John at St. John's Anglican School. Now, don't forget, we'll be here from the 16th of October to the 27th of October.
The communications officer is encouraging everyone to come out and take advantage of the free parenting session.
So we're just inviting all parents throughout Grenada to take advantage of this incredible opportunity to become not only more empowered, but also more effective in their parenting roles. By participating in this training, you'll gain valuable insights and you'll also receive certification upon completion. But that's not all, as we also understand that, as a parent, getting to and from these things could also be a challenge. So we're basically providing free transportation to any one of the venues. And we also have arranged free childcare during the training so you as a parent can focus on learning. We also offer free refreshments to ensure your comfort, and we want to make this as convenient as possible for you as a parent.
Rena Pitt Thomas, GBN News.
Stay with us, your regional and international news after this break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Brentwood, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Introducing the NIS Dream Loan, where possibilities are boundless and your aspirations are our priority. No matter where life takes you, NIS Dream Loans are here to make your dreams a reality. From purchasing your first plot of land or dream property to renovating spaces, building your home, and seamlessly switching mortgages, we cater to every step of your journey. And here's what sets us apart. We offer easy financing options with competitive interest rates, quick approval processes, and flexible repayment terms. So why wait? Apply now and let our dedicated NIS team guide you through this exciting journey. Visit nisgrenada.org/dream loan or call 440-3309 to book an appointment. Terms and conditions apply. Your dream awaits.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. We start off tonight with intersector sports. Nurses in Health Combined and Grenada Police Force secured victories in the opening rounds of the matches in this year's intersector netball tournament. The tournament kicked off Saturday with a spectacular march past of the competing teams. Nurses in Health Combined edged out SGU 20-19, while Police peppered Grenada Development Bank 50-4. The action continues tomorrow from 6 p.m. with Business Combined set to play Ministry of Sport. A 7-member team will represent Grenada in the 19th edition of the Pan Am Games. Chile will host the Games for the first time in the history of the continental multi-sport event when it welcomes athletes from North, Central, and South America and the Caribbean. Team Grenada will be represented by Lyndon Victor, Hallie Hazard, and Kelsey Morrell in track and field. Swimmers Tilly Collymore and Zachary Gresham, along with boxers Nikita Borisic and Tyshawn Jones. The Pan Am Games are the world's 3rd largest multi-sports game and serve as a dress rehearsal for athletes in the year prior to the Olympic Games. Each Pan Am Games is a celebration of the diversity of the Americas, with the culture and identity of the host cities adding the unique flavor of each event. The Santiago 2023 Pan Am Games will be no different, with the host set to deliver a showpiece to remember for both the athletes and the spectators. While the opening ceremony is set for the 20th of October, competition begins 2 days prior on the 18th of October with baseball. The closing ceremony is scheduled for Sunday, the 5th of November. Ahead of the start of the CG United Super 50 Cup, Cricket West Indies CWI has announced a major increase in prize money and bonuses for teams participating in the tournament, as well as other regional competition. The increases total more than US $2.5 million over a 4-year period. With the region's marquee List A tournament set to bowl off on Tuesday, there's the incentive for the champions to take home a top prize of US $100,000, as well as a Sir Clive Lloyd Trophy when they win the grand finale on September the 11th of November, under lights at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. The second place team will receive US $50,000, while the team that tops the points table in the league phase will also get US $50,000. This is the biggest prize money in the history of the tournament, and the increase also extends to all senior men's and women's tournaments. There's also a big boost in the West Indies Championship that will be played in the first half of 2024. The champions of the traditional red ball 4-day first-class competition will win US $250,000, and the second place team will receive a whopping US $100,000. There will also be increases in winnings for the Women's CG United Super 50 Cup and the T20 Blaze. The winners of the 50 overs will receive US $20,000 next year, with a minimum increase of US $10,000 annually over the next 4 years. The runners-up will receive half of these amounts. The T20 Blaze winners will also be rewarded with an increase of US $10,000 for the winners next year, with further increases annually for the upcoming 4 years. The runners-up will again receive half of these amounts. CWI is finalizing a new four-year memorandum of understanding with the West Indies Players Association, which will see further increases for individual players, including a major boost to women's remuneration. And that's it for what's been happening in the world of sport. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Business owners in Trinidad and Tobago have been digging deeper into their pockets to protect their establishments and earnings from criminal elements. They told reporter Shilza Hassan Ali that securing their businesses is costing them millions of dollars.
Business owners have been forced to spend millions of dollars yearly to implement security measures to protect their lives, earnings, and merchandise as the crime rate increases. President of the San Fernando Business Association, Daphne Bartlett, estimated their security cost to be in the millions.
About 6 million. We did a fair calculation.
Why? It's because of the services the business owners have been seeking, Bartlett said. They range from upgrading security cameras to...
You must have a security guard, at least one, in your store. And there are many business owners who require security on their way home, and some are even including them in their private property at home.
And she says the mounting expenses are crippling their businesses. In Port of Spain, where daring daylight robberies have been increasing, President of the Downtown Owners and Merchants Association, Gregory Aboud, told CNC3 News his members' security bill is higher.
It is our estimate that the annual cost, additional cost, of security in the city of Port of Spain is in excess of $10 million per annum.
This money is being used to pay for
daytime guard services, alarm systems, alarm monitoring systems, guard response services.
The majority of money spent, he said, focused on the protection of business places during the night and not on shoppers. It's why he makes a renewed call to the Finance Minister, Colin Imbert, to use a portion of the property tax to fight crime in the capital city, using the successful Business Improvement Districts concept in New York. As criminal elements continue to run amok in the country, Aboud said the business community has been feeling
defeated.
Shaliza Hassan Ali, CNC3 News.
Business heir Daniel Noboa has won Ecuador's presidential election, vowing to rebuild the South American country, which is struggling with a weak economy and rising crime and violence. We get more in this report.
Banana fortune heir Daniel Noboa won Ecuador's presidential election on Sunday. The 35-year-old now faces a heavy task in rebuilding the South American country, which is struggling with rising crime and a weak economy since the pandemic, the same things that have motivated thousands to migrate. Flanked by heavily armed guards, Noboa spoke to supporters after his victory was confirmed.
Tomorrow we start work for this new Ecuador. We start working to rebuild a country seriously battered by violence, by corruption and by hate. From tomorrow, hope will start working. From tomorrow, Daniel Noboa starts work as your new president.
With more than 90% of ballot boxes counted, Noboa had won more than 52% of the vote, while his leftist rival Luisa Gonzalez won around 48%. Noboa's supporters celebrated in the streets as final tallies came in.
I'm elderly, but I see in him the mentality of a young man that will change our beloved Ecuador.
It's a breath of fresh air for Ecuador to have a ruler that does not belong to the traditional old politics.
Noboa was a surprise qualifier for the runoff in the early election, and his victory marks a rebuke by voters of Gonzalez's mentor, the former president Rafael Correa, who has maintained considerable political influence since he left office despite a corruption conviction. Noboa's victory also fulfills a long-held family ambition for the presidency after his father, Banana Baron Alvaro Noboa, fell short in multiple bids for top office. However, he'll have a short term of only 17 months to fix the flailing economy and address a spike in violence.
A federal judge has issued a gag order on former U.S. President Donald Trump, limiting what he can say about special counsel Jack Smith's federal prosecution into his alleged attempt to subvert the 2020 presidential election.
A federal judge ruled that former President Trump will be subject to additional restrictions ahead of his federal trial here in Washington, D.C., related to his alleged role in efforts to subvert the 2020 election and January 6th. Now, like many defendants, he already has some restrictions on what he can and cannot say as a criminal defendant. He is already barred from harassing or threatening witnesses, and his limitations on the extent to which he can discuss the case with anyone who is not one of his attorneys. But in recent weeks, special counsel prosecutors argued that there should be more restrictions on him in light of public statements that he has made about witnesses, about staff members. And here, the judge had a really difficult task, Dana. I was in court as she listened to arguments from his defense attorneys and from prosecutors about this need to balance his First Amendment right, the fact that he is a candidate for office, but also the fact that this court needs to be able to conduct this trial without interference. They need to select a jury that is not afraid that it is going to be threatened or intimidated. They also need people to be able to do their job as witnesses. And it was really interesting to watch this back and forth. The hearing lasted for over 2 hours. Then Judge Tanya Chutkan, she's the judge who will oversee this through what is expected to be a trial. She left the bench for a short time and came back. And she ruled that she was going to add additional restrictions on Trump. He is now barred from targeting members of the special counsel, staff, members of the court staff, and also any witnesses. Now, the government had asked her to go a little bit further, asked her to restrict any comments he would make about Washington, D.C. or the jury pool, and also some of his comments about the Justice Department and the Biden administration. Judge didn't go quite that far, but she has expanded the restrictions, and she said, look, if he violates this, there will be sanctions, but it's unclear exactly what will happen. Now, we're still waiting for the formal order to lay out all of these details, but she just ruled from the bench, and I would describe this as a partial win for prosecutors who wanted to see these additional restrictions. And Dana, look, Judge Chutkan, she has made clear that she understands that former President Trump has a First Amendment right, but that must yield to the orderly administration of justice in this courthouse.
And that's what's been going on around our world today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Privy Council grants leave for DPP to appeal the OECS Court of Appeal decision in the Alexander Clark murder case. A 75-year-old man injured in shooting incident at True Blue St. George. All classes at the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School suspended following fire on the weekend. And in regional news, business owners in Trinidad Tobago spending millions to protect their businesses, while in international news, federal judge issues gag order against Donald Trump. In sports, CWI to invest U.S. $2.5 million in prize monies for regional cricket, and 7 athletes from Grenada to participate in Pan Am Games. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on our YouTube and Facebook channel. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Stasia Blake. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.